light went on. And it wasn't even what he was preaching about. I don't even remember. I think he's promoting the book that he wrote. But I was sitting there, and it was like, I got it. Yes, I'm supposed to do that. Stop struggling. Do it. And I just wanted to jump up and shout, I got it! Because the light went on. And I knew the thing that God, in His foreknowledge of all things, had offered to me, that I had to take the responsibility for to make it come into its place. But I got it. The light went on. The connection was made. Hallelujah. But I did not just sit there, but I did lean over to Leanne and whisper in her ear, I got it. I got it. She wasn't sure what I got, but she knew I got something. Tell you what, when the connection's made again, and you get it, not everybody's going to understand it. They're going to look like, well, you're crazy. You got what? Is it something I shouldn't get too close to? To get leprosy or, what did you got? Hallelujah. And I tell you what, the conclusion of that was that I came home and I sacrificed for over a year to bring it to its fullness. And I finally got there. But I had to take the responsibility. See, when God does something for you, or gives you something, or tells you something, it's got some responsibility with it. It's just not free. Salvation is free. Doesn't cost you anything to get saved. But it costs everything you've got to keep saved. Must be good. You say when the preacher starts spitting around, it has to be good, and I'm just liberated here. You got it. The knowledge is in you. Well, do I have to join the church? Do I have to pledge, my firstborn to the church in order to have it? No, you got it already. It's already been paid for. It's free to you, but you have to take up the responsibility of it. Don't think you're getting it scot-free. No. Because every revelation you get comes with a price. So not everybody's going to understand your revelation. It's kind of like a think you get in the Navy. Dear brother, you have food poisoning. Maybe you ate something that disagreed, or maybe you're allergic to something. Better be careful. You better just calm down. I got it. And guess what? It was there all the time. Hallelujah. We just had flashes of insight, a spark of the flint, and someone somewhere in time called it by a denominational name, and it stopped flowing. At the last Sunday, I don't know what to call myself anymore. I'm a product of the Pentecostal past, but I'm beyond Pentecost. Praise God, I've come so far beyond Pentecost. It's just scary sometimes. It scares me. And I know it scares some of you. it's going to stop flowing. If you go somewhere and you say, oh, I got this knowledge, and it was a Lymburnistic revelation, it's going to stop flowing. Don't call it by a name. Call it what it is. Revelation knowledge. Hallelujah. And I'll just charge you for it later. I'll send you a bill in the mail. Because as soon as we put a label on it, it stops flowing because of our carnality. Then we are driven out of our Garden of Eden, of the inside, into the wilderness of doubt, fear, anger, frustration, and religion to make unholy sacrifices, trying to reconnect to more frustration.
Can you say that one again?
When we begin to call it by, if we put a label on this, then we find that we're driven out of our garden of the insight into the wilderness of doubt, fear, anger, frustration, and religion to make unholy sacrifices, trying to reconnect, but just to find more frustration. Let's go back to Micah 6 and 8. Let's read 7 and 8. Micah 6, 7 and 8. Will the Lord be pleased with thousands of rams or with 10,000s of rivers of oil? Shall I give my firstborn for my transgression, the fruit of my body for the sin of my soul? He, God, has showed you, O man, what is good, and what doth the Lord require of thee, but to do justly, to love mercy, and to walk humbly with thy God in revelation knowledge. Because I tell you what, that's the only way you're going to walk humbly with God is through revelation knowledge. Because your flesh and mind will exalt itself. And we'll say, boy, I could leave her today and say, boy, didn't I preach a sermon? And those heathens would listen. I'd be in trouble. So, we need to return to the God of our fathers, to the Elohim, to El Shaddai, to Jehovah, past denominational gates, past the law, past the prophets, beyond Pentecost, to home, to God, to fulfillment, to joy and unspeakable glory. Go to Luke, the 11th chapter. Verse 37. Luke 11:37. And as he spoke, a certain Pharisee brought him to dine with him. And he went in and sat down to meat. And when the Pharisee saw it, he marveled that he had not first washed before dinner. And the Lord said unto him, now you Pharisees make clean the outside of the cup and the platter, but your inward part is full of ravening and wickedness. You fools, did not he that made that which is without make that which is within, but rather give alms as such